All right, fine, hooligans. So I'm recording this on Sunday night. I just finished watching The Walking Dead season 9 premiere episode, but this clip will be in technically tomorrow's, but Monday's vlog. Either way, before we get into The Walking Dead thoughts, apologies for no podcast on Sunday. I'm going to be recording that technically today, since you guys are watching this on Monday. So that'll be up too. So you guys will have a vlog and podcast to enjoy for Monday. So, happy Monday.
Right?
All right. Okay. So, Walking Dead season 9. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Angela Kang, I believe that's the new showrunner's name. She has brought back the emotional storylines in a big way. What? Carol and Ezekiel, my goodness, just got me right up in my feels. She deserves it. But so does Daryl. It's so hard. Because Carol and Ezekiel have their thing, but you see that Daryl just still has that love, and they've been through so much together, all the shit leading up to this point. It's tugging on me heartstrings there. But also, it's one of those things where I was wondering where the tensions really were gonna stem from with Maggie and Rick and Daryl and Rick, and they've done actually a really great job of setting that up, because with I almost said Norman, but Norman Reedus plays Daryl. My bad. But for Daryl, I can see why he doesn't want to be the leader in the sanctuary and everything. Remember, this is where he was held hostage and fucking tortured by the saviors and by Negan, and just why would you want to be there? You know what I mean? So I 100% get that. But it's also, I see what he's saying, where it's, the little group that we had before, we could achieve anything. We could fucking do anything. Now it's everyone's spread out. Nobody really knows what anyone's doing in a way. Because if you remember at the end of season 8, I believe, if I have these mixed up, I apologize. But either way, in the previous season, we saw Daryl and Maggie and Jesus talking about kind of doing their own thing and kind of going against, or at least doing something other than what Rick has planned. So it's very interesting. Daryl has this almost loyalty to the old team and that nostalgia feeling and everything, but Rick has everything set up and he has that vision for the bigger thing. But it's hard because, like I said, Daryl was fucking tortured by these people. He took Glenn's death so to heart. He felt like he was to blame for that for so long. And even with Maggie, I see the differences in leadership style that she is between her and Rick now. That's going to be a huge thing because Rick is more let's go old school way. We'll put him in a jail cell or whatever. And we've seen now that Maggie has had enough, and if she has to, she basically said, punishment fits the crime. You know what I mean? It's not going to be as simple as, okay, well now, you're exiled, or, you're in a jail cell for a year, or whatever, what Rick might want to do about a situation. And obviously Maggie's going to hold a grudge because Rick didn't kill Negan. So it's very interesting to see where these stories are gonna go. Oh goodness, I can't wait.
I love it.
But also, what I think is happening, and I don't know, you folks know me when it comes to these Walking Dead breakdowns and recaps. I look into things maybe a little bit too much, but I think it's gonna be a thing in certain episodes. Remember, Andrew Lincoln, Rick Grimes, is only in about 6 of these episodes for this season. So I think for these, for this episode, you saw that first little clip kind of before the intro, if I remember correctly. I think those are all going to be kind of setting up something for Rick, where it's this is what could have happened, or at least this is him almost kind of piecing together his final days and giving those last messages out that he can get out. Kind of like we saw with Carl. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't mean we saw that with Carl, but how he had letters for everybody. But yeah, I think these like beginning clips, a lot of them are going to be kind of like Rick's final days and having these moments with Judith and with Michonne and everything. So yeah, I don't know. It's super exciting. I'm so like, Walking Dead, I feel like it's gotten back to like, just like, I don't know. I would want to say like season 5-esque, but like, I'm just so excited to see what happens with the Whisperers. Like every time you even see a walker on screen, I was listening to even try and hear a whisper, but I don't think I heard any yet. So we'll see. But also, if you're familiar with the comics and you know what happens with the Whisperers, there are quite a few characters that are, I don't know, we could say in danger, or at least their futures are questionable. I'm not going to put anything out there just in case people aren't familiar with that and I don't want to spoil it. But it is going to suck if Rick Grimes kind of falls victim to that. That's going to be no bueno. But I think Rick Grimes will have a much more heroic or dramatic type ending. But yeah, either way, a lot of characters, especially with the Whisperers coming in. Futures, questionable. But either way, hope you folks enjoyed. I've blabbered on enough. I don't know how much of the vlog I'm going to film. Sorry, the quality's different. I'm filming on my phone right now. Probably should have said that in the beginning. But yeah, either way. Roll the intro. It's too late for this. What's going on, hooligans? Don't mind if it looks like I'm about to give like a motivational speech or, join a fight club down here with these lights. I'm about to sit down and record the podcast and everything. Did not think about this because I'm going to have to use my camera to get the video. So we're going to have to go old school today and shoot the vlog from the phone. Hopefully it stands up to quality. But either way, hope you folks had an awesome night. If you watched The Walking Dead, then I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah. We're going to get this podcast recorded, and then we'll return with the vlog. Alright, just finished the podcast. Got to move my lamps back and everything now. Only this one. I shouldn't have said lamps. It's only one. Singular. Turn that back. I love these lamps because they can actually like turn and everything, so I can use them for much more than just the one purpose. I shouldn't even be recording right now. This is ridiculous. So much easier when I have both hands to work with. Boom. There we go. So yeah, podcast is recorded. It is going to be saving and being edited up very, very shortly. And I believe my youngest is here, so that's exciting. Let's go deal with that.
3 weeks later.
Alright, who's ready to talk about Venom? Okay, so I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm just going to kind of give my general thoughts about the movie. One, the story. I thought it was actually really well done because as fans, we're already used to Eddie and Venom being together, you know what I mean? But this movie has to set that up because we know that this is going to be part of like a trilogy or more movies, who knows? So this one is just like the starting point of it all. So I thought the way they set up like kind of Eddie's life in the beginning of it, almost like how he was feeling about himself, and then how Venom and everything like kind of related to that. That's actually like very comic accurate. But either way, I thought that was really well done. I also thought like the bouncing between Eddie's story and then Carlton Drake's story, so this way we understood his character more, we understood like his motives and his mindset and everything. I thought that was actually really important. What's her name? Annie, his girlfriend, well, sort of. I thought that was actually like a motivating story in a way because, I don't know, I've been there, I'm sure other people have, where something goes wrong with like a person that you love or whatever, but that love doesn't go away. You know what I mean? You still see them and you still love them no matter what. I just noticed I have a little lens flare right here. We're going to name him Charlie.
You get blue like everyone.
I thought she was actually a really cool addition to the story, to the movie and everything. I'm not going to spoil anything. I will tell you, she does have a very, very, very cool moment. And comic fans, well, I don't want to say you'll like it or whatever. I don't want to speak for all of them. But for me, I thought it was super, super cool. A nice little addition into the movie, knowing that it could be a possibility in the future. Just noticed my lady's laptop is still open. Whew, good thing nothing inappropriate's on there. The action, oh my fucking goodness, folks. Look, it's not really a spoiler because we see it in the trailers. Venom versus Riot is such a beautiful scene to watch. Oh my goodness. So bueno. So bueno.
Me and Grandpa Joe.
I thought the way the symbiotes were done was really, really cool. I thought the way like they communicated with the hosts and everything was awesome. The way Tom Hardy was reacting, playing like this again, like dual role, but with something in his head, not like a physical person like he did with Legend. I thought it was awesome because this is a person who's never experienced something like this before. So when a black fucking tentacle thing forms in his arm, he's gonna be scared. You know what I mean? And also it's hard, like, you're trying to walk as a normal person, and this thing literally has control of your fucking being. Like, you're jerking around because you can't help it. You're trying to go left, and it wants to go right. So yeah, I thought he pulled the role off amazing. I gotta get a sip of water. Hold on. Ninja Turtle cut. Yeah, honestly, there's so many great Easter eggs in this for the comic fans and everything. Post-credit scenes. I should probably mention these. I'm not going to go into details. All I'm going to say is definitely stick around for the first one, good folks. The second one, I don't know how to fucking... You know what? I'm going to spoil the second one for some of you folks. I'm sorry. If you don't want to hear it, just skip to this time right here. It's going to be a couple seconds. The second post-credit scene is a clip from the upcoming Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated movie that's coming out. So it has nothing to do with the Venom movie. So if you just want to stick around for the first one, definitely stick around for the first one. The second one, if you're not really interested in the animated one, you can leave. Okay, see, we're back. But yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to see what the future holds for Venom and Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock. Oh, just holy shit, good folks. It's going to be fucking awesome. I'm so excited about this movie. Just so bueno. I guess I should talk about the ending too. Again, not going to spoil it. I actually enjoyed the way that it ended because we know it's one of those things where we know. Okay. How can I say this? Hold on. Okay, I like the way it ends because it's not just a definitive ending. It's, okay, now we're off into this other world that we haven't been before. Like, we just took our first steps, and now here we are going off into this world that is about to bring us a whole other, level of surprises. You know what I mean? So yeah, I really enjoyed the ending. I thought the story was done really well. Overall, just such a great movie, good folks. Go watch it if you are a fan of comic book movies or Venom or whatever have you. And hey, if you don't agree with me, that's fine too. Everybody has their opinions. You know what I mean? Me personally, I loved it. So bam.
Cheer up, Charlie.
Alright, good hooligans, I think that's going to be the vlog for today. We did the Walking Dead premiere. I'm so excited to be doing those again. The podcast is up. We did the Venom review. I think this will be enough for a vlog. It's a Monday, you know what I mean? And it's kind of cloudy and stuff today. So I don't know. If you're dealing with the same kind of weather, maybe this will help brighten your day or give you a little giggle or two. Who knows? Either way. Thank you for tuning in. It is so appreciated. It really does mean the world to me. I always say it. You folks who be watching so many other people on YouTube or on Netflix or whatever, but you take the time to come and check out my stuff, and it just means the world to me. You hooligans are awesome. But yes, thank you for tuning in. If you want to support the channel any further, links are in the description. Also, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment below. Might not get a reply, but I read them all. Might give you a thumbs up, or I click the heart right there. Okay, now let's get the right one this time. Roll the outro.